So, Kevin, at least the president's clarified what he didn't talk to the Russians about when it comes to Israel. Whoever asked that question?
Our very own Margaret Toluse, but you're right. He is avoiding the larger issue, which is why was he sharing highly classified intelligence information in the first place? And actually, that was the question that our colleague Margaret Toluse had asked, and he dodged. You know, look, the bottom line is that that Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu coming to the defense of President Trump, David, in saying that he believes the efforts of are cooperative between the two nations as they share information. This is, of course, coming in the middle of President Trump's second stop along his first international trip. He was in Saudi Arabia over the weekend, where he announced, as you said, that $109 billion U.S.-Saudi arms deal. I'm told that there are some cabinet-level officials within Netanyahu's administration who are skeptical of that very same arms deal, despite the Saudis and the Israelis both opposing the Iran deal, something that President Trump has spoken out against extensively. I'm also told that Senator Rand Paul, back in the United States, is planning tonight to move to force a vote on this deal. This, of course, is something that several Democrats, as well as libertarian-leaning Republicans, have come out against in the past. They're looking to do that again now.
So while you're still in Jerusalem, what exactly is the president's agenda? What is a win for him with Benjamin Netanyahu while he's there?
David, the president has said that he wants to broker the deal of all deals in Middle East peace. And earlier today, he took a symbolic solo walk during at the Western Wall here in Old City, Jerusalem. Of course, he flew directly to Israel from Saudi Arabia, the first flight of its kind, bypassing FDA regulations, of course, because the two nations do have severe strains and tensions. So from here, he will have a meeting with Pope Francis in Vatican City. The first portion of this trip looking to highlight religious tones as he looks to pivot and reset some of the concerns that many of these nations and religious leaders have had with him from the campaign. Then he will attend go to Brussels, where he will attend the NATO summit, and then to Sicily, Italy, where he will attend G7 meetings.
And Kevin, as you're speaking, we're now watching Benjamin Netanyahu and his wife waiting for the president and Mrs. Trump to arrive at the prime minister's residence in Jerusalem. I want to jump over for a moment to Toluse, Olorunnipa, because Toluse, even as these things are going on over in Israel now, there are things going on back here in the United States. We have a budget coming up tomorrow. What are we expecting?
Yes, we are expecting to see the president's budget the first time he's putting out a budget for the full 10-year period. We're expecting to see major cuts to domestic spending. Social safety net programs are going to be on the chopping block, even as the president tries to spend more money on defense. We saw a version of this a couple of months ago when he put out his skinny budget. This is going to be the full deal, and it's going to be an opportunity for the president to try to balance the budget within 10 years.